Again, Mea. Welcome, welcome. Look at this. There's so many cherries on this tree. Here it says it's recording, do not eat. Yummy. It's so beautiful. So many flowers are blooming. And today is windy, so it might be hard to hear. Did you see my video from the most haunted place? I finally made a scope that's about ghosts. Building a new house here. It's nice. Yeah, it's really nice, you know. Lots of green, new leaves come out. Pretty good to be outside. 22 degrees Celsius, perfect temperature. I enjoyed 2 days of just cycling and geocaching. And I've been to so many places and parks with water springs. It was just great. It's unimaginable how it will be unpleasant and hot after all this, and humid. Wow, it's gonna be a big house here. Foundations are being laid. Great fun. Yeah, I got headache after the first day, but I recovered, and then I went again and it was less. Oh, and I found really nice Coca-Colas. No caffeine, no sugar. Oh, it tastes so good. I really like them. What a excellent taste. I think there used to be a Coca-Cola that was clear, no coloring, but it's been years ago. Oh, look at this oxalis. Beautiful. Oh, this is the windy place. Strong winds. This is all cherries. Well, this one and this one. You can see the little cherries on top of the branches. We can get that here. What exactly? I forgot. Oh, there's so many tiny flowers from the trees that just fell down. I hope your weather is nice in New York. This is like the best. You keep on cycling and you don't notice already 6 hours passed because you keep on eating, drinking, cycling, eating, drinking, cycling. Caffeine free. Wow. This is the first time this is the first time I saw it. Sorry, it's so windy. This is the first time I saw it here because it was no sugar, no caffeine. People are eating some picnic over there. Kanji, welcome. Where are you from? Oh, the cherries are falling down here. Look at this. It's a green one here. It's a tiny red one. I guess the birds don't eat them, or there are just too many of them to be eaten. Now it's okay, but lots of rain. Oh, lots of rain. Nice. Well, rain is good. It was raining a few days ago and everything just got revitalized. Ooh. I wonder what will happen after this strong wind, right? Rain or not rain? I somehow enjoy the low pressure days when it's after the rain. It just feels so fresh. Doesn't compare to the high atmospheric pressure days after the rain. Oh, they're doing some maintenance over there. Maybe they're cutting branches of those gigantic cherry trees. But it's lunch now, so no one's doing anything. So windy. Working on the branches. Which is the most dangerous, right? Gotta trim these trees. This way. Let those things get overgrown. Oh, this is the tree that's blooming now, or almost finished blooming. Can't garden in the rain, but tomorrow I will be planting. Oh, nice. I'm trying to make my garden work. I had some strawberries, but just one or two. I don't know how to make them grow better. I use the right fertilizers. No idea. My carnivorous plants are so alive. My goodness. It's a success of growing something from the seed that you cannot see with your eyes. Tiny seeds, powder, not even. And I bought gooseberry bush. It's in the pot. I wonder if it will grow into, or will it have gooseberries eventually? I saw like gooseberry compotes and stuff like that, and just eating gooseberries or shooting them from what do you call those? Slings, not slings. I forgot the name. Slingshot. It's like a deadly paintball game. Whoa, this was yellow, but now we have lots of berries. Look at that. I just had a peek at my ants. Camponotus is not doing good. I think they're just dying. Might have something to do maybe with the baby powder I used so they don't escape. But the other ants are doing so well. They just have so much brood. It's exciting. I just fed them egg yolk yesterday, and cooked egg. It just appeared out of nowhere when I put that food in there. Before they had a few mealworms. They've taken the mealworms all the way to the brood. That's an interesting way of saving energy, so you don't need to hoist things, or you can just. I wonder if the brood is actually capable of biting into that mealworm. That would be something interesting. But I think the ants need to intake the mealworm into their food, and in a liquid way transfer it to those little brood maggots. No, I don't think it's over fertilizing. They're still blooming. I think I'm doing better than last year. Maybe it's the soil. Maybe it's just because they're on a balcony, or maybe it's too strong sun. Who knows? I try to plant them and put them in a different pots. The ones that jumped. And some of them are really old. When they get old, they just don't produce anything, and they just continue producing the jumpers. But once you get the jumper going, then it's all good. Oh, beautiful gentleman's buttons here. Genmela. Remember, he told me this one. This is tulips. They're gone with the wind. Nothing's left. And I don't know the blue ones. Do you think? What was this? Hemophila or something? Or it's not that, right? I always forget. Something. Do you remember my pepper plant from last year? I think it died over the winter, but I still have the peppers, and I did one breakfast with scrambled eggs, and I threw these peppers in there, like one tiny little pepper. I can tell you, I was molten lava, scrambled eggs. That thing is too strong to be eaten. My gosh. Bachelor buttons, yes. Bachelor buttons, I remember. Gentleman buttons, what did I say? Close enough. Look at this. What do we have here today? Baristas Black from Tolly's. Coffee Olé from W Coffee. Fujiya. Fujiya is famous for making chocolates. I didn't know they make drinks. Asahi. This one, Temitase. Wanda Asahi. Tomato juice. Vegetable juice. I never liked tomato juice or vegetable juice, but I used to like carrot juice. The peppers, yeah. That's like deadly peppers. Magma. A molten magma. Scrambled eggs. I was almost like salivating through my nose when I ate that. It was like pepper spray. But unfortunately, none of them had seeds. And I bought some other peppers this time. Not sure if they're gonna grow or not. And I bought tomatoes and a gooseberry bush. Maybe I can make a bonsai out of that gooseberry bush. I want to replant my other things, but the potatoes started to germinate, and maybe I'll do it after the summer when the season is finished. I want to replace the whole container, the pot, and yeah, and maybe I want to get rid of one of the weed, full of weed pots. Yes, time for change. Why not? Oh yeah, when I was geocaching at the haunted place, this was an old Silk Road. It led from Tokyo to Yokohama, where the silk was loaded on the ships and I guess exported. Gas maintenance. Oh, so windy. But also there were some murders in that area. And no one goes there. People are scared of ghosts, except me. Next level will be to go there when it's completely dark. That would be something. Oh, look at this tree. Oh, beautiful. I think when I was geocaching by ruins of old castle, I saw this kind of tree blooming. Oh, so windy. I found springs at the bottom of the castle, and this was the earth cache. So I had to measure, what kind of magnitude are those springs? Are they artesian springs or other types? And then I sent the answers to the owner of the cache, and I got points for finding. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what the tree was, but I saw it before, and it's so beautiful. It's got these huge bunches of tiny flowers. It's gonna be windy once we get out of this area. Ooh, beautiful grass, beautiful lawn. That was not a ghost. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Look at this branch, it's like bent from the wind. Airplane. Taking off. that part is closed. What happened? Oh, maybe they're cutting more trees. Flying with the wind here, oh my gosh. And this too. That is crazy windy. Look at that. Weather looks idyllic, yeah. It's pleasant, except the wind is too much. That's better than humidity later. Soon rainy season will start. Maybe one more month. Nice green grass. Finally turned into green color from all the yellow dormant one. Watching me in baseball game. Baseball game keeps you awake probably. Look at these tiny birds. Territory taken. Maybe they're going to trim the grasses. Oh, interesting. My friend was in New York a few days ago. He went to Hotel Chelsea. He didn't even know Leonard Cohen. Hotel Chelsea has the plaque in front dedicated to Cohen. Now he is at the Florida Keys, right at the end. I didn't know, you can drive that far out. Such an looks like a paradise there. Must be hot too. New York Mets. Oh, cool. Wow, look at this. Cherries. Tiny ones. Very hot in Kisei also. Hot and humid, probably like Tokyo in the summer. Ah, there is something about Hemingway in there, right? Some museum. Did he live there? I thought he lived on Cuba. It's close to Cuba from there probably. I liked Miami. I went on a Google Maps tour and checked Miami and those islands around there. Oh, so beautiful. Completely different world. This is the weather where your bicycles are toppled down by the wind anywhere you park them. Oh really? He did. I need to do some more research. Yeah, I knew he was on Cuba. Well, you know, the Old Man and the Sea sounded like from some tropical island, which probably is Cuba. Beautiful, beautiful. Probably like the south of Japan. Yeah. Equatorial temperatures, tropics, rain, typhoons. I'm amazed, you know, there's a highway or road there to get to all these tiny islands when you drive through there. Must be expensive, I guess, to transport things there. Because you live at the end of everything. Alright, almost got the green light. I like how these lights have these meters. So you know when the red light or green light is approaching. Look at this sorting of garbage. Everything can be sorted. Oh really? Yeah, must be nice. This is also a cherry. Oh, look at this. Canna lilies. Or irises. What could this be? Canna lily, maybe, not an iris. The pines are growing. I finally learned how to cut the pines, you know. You need to like cut these long shoots and leave like 2 of the small ones, or cut everything. Then it's gonna bush out like this. Iris. Yeah, I remember, I don't know if I scoped, I was in this middle of nowhere south of Yokohama, and there was a place garden with all irises. They had like the World Guinness record of iris numbers ever in that garden. And even traditionally dressed women tending to the wet fields of the iris flowers. It was really nice. I don't even remember how I got there. Did I drive there or park there somehow, or came by train? Strange flowers. They bloom and then they're gone. Wow, here it's calm. People are doing barbecue. One group. Just one go, two people. Oh, one there, one. Yeah, two groups. The weekend was wild here. People were everywhere. It was like a barbecue heaven. Could smell all the good food. Sounds like a tourist place. Actually, no, I don't think it is tourist place. It was in the middle of nowhere, and I barely hear any advertisements. I found it on the map, and it was just a garden for irises. Nothing else is there. It's hard to go to these gardens because whenever you want to go, these irises are not blooming. They get no command of bloom whenever you want it. So you have to catch it at the right moment. And yeah, I wish it was far away from train station too, so not the real tourist place. Yeah, good smells. Coffee and some meat. You can just come and chill by yourself. Sit down, read a book, cook some more, or wrap up, go home. That's a life. Yeah, no, weekday is so quiet. I smell some delicious food. People by the table are really cooking something. Yeah. More drinks. Azaleas are blooming. Azaleas are also popular for bonsai because they have so many flowers. The ones with the smaller flowers are more suitable. I always wondered what's the difference between azalea and rhododendron, because they're so close. You know, similar leaves, similar flowers, and that's all. Wow, this is pretty. One of those candy-looking like flowers. You did not eat enough. Did they give you enough rice with that sushi? Speaking of rice, Japan has shortage of rice. I'm eating potatoes for like the difference that I don't know. Yeah, they look similar. Might be like a difference of ant to wasp or something like that. Anyway, I gotta get going before I fly away with the wind. Have a nice evening and maybe day. Someone else is watching. So take care.